Where would you say you got your big break from after getting your first paid job to, I'm not sure if you worked a couple of other state party jobs before that, before you went to the RNC, but where would you say you got your big break or really kind of made your name?
Well, I mean, candidly, getting that job in Missouri was a big deal because, the fact I was running the state house races kind of gave me an opportunity to travel around the state, and we had a lot of special elections going on, and so truthfully, the fact that I had volunteered first and kind of been willing to volunteer without actually asking anybody for a paycheck, kind of gave me that break for the Missouri job. But then after that, I got to know our representative from the RNC, Tony Feather, who actually is part of the FLS, one of the Republican telephone firms. He was our regional political director for the RNC, one of the cycles I was working in the Missouri Party, and he knew I had some family in Kentucky, and they were looking for an executive director, and they wanted to bring in somebody from out of state. Sometimes, one thing about politics, if you're willing to move around, especially jump from state to state, you can move up very quickly. A lot of people kind of want to stay in their home state, and we would all kind of like to be able to stay at home sometimes, but you really truly do move up faster if you're willing to move around a lot, because a lot of people aren't willing to do that. And the other thing is, sometimes you're never a prophet in your own hometown. If you actually leave and go to another state and then come back, you come back with a briefcase, you're the expert now. And so there's an advantage to actually kind of moving around a little bit. And so I made the decision to go ahead and move to Kentucky and be executive director there. And I just did that for about 2 years, and the RNC then offered me the job as a regional political director, which is one of the better jobs in politics. And pretty much everybody who's ever been an RPD will tell you, while they're doing their job, it's sometimes hard to see all the benefits of it, but after you leave the job, you really do realize it was the best job you ever had in politics.